If your guest room currently has one pillow, a random bedsheet, and a chair that holds all your laundry, this video is for you. Hey everyone, I'm Amita Trehan from Bravura Spaces, and today we are taking a ride through some iconic guest rooms we have created in the past. And trust me, each one has something you'll want to steal. I'll break down what works, why it works, and how you can recreate these ideas without really redoing your entire home. So if you're ready to level up your hosting game and maybe even convince your guests you hired a designer, let's jump right in. And the highlight of this home, of course, has been the way we have used the walls to set the tone. This is the guest room, and what better way to really create a holiday vibe for your guests. And here, this is where we've gone and gotten a nice, beautiful, customized wallpaper, which actually looks like a backdrop of a holiday spot. So it's a brilliant view. We have used very organic soft fabric. We have added this whole little taste of rattan in the bed and the entire furniture, and the choice of furnishings has been very, very beautiful, has been very muted, and something that is going to create a sense of calm. Taking the botanical theme from the wallpaper, we have that following us even in the chairs and the other furniture, and the walls are neutral, the wardrobes are very neutral. That entire vibe is just taking the holiday vibe way too seriously, including using artwork that the couple has picked up from one of their holidays. So while we want our guest room to always be very, very set, almost like a hotel room, but you cannot take away the wisdom of being prepared for anything extra they may need without them having to go through the wardrobes. So we have this little sandook kind of detail which can hold an extra doher, maybe a blanket or whatever else, or maybe even the linen of this house, and that is what creates that additional space, and it's yet a very decorative piece of furniture, and that's how the entire guest room of this home comes together. So I truly believe that designing a space is not only about the beautification of it or creating too much storage. Also, designing means how you're able to utilize your space so much better. This being a nuclear family, do not have too many guests coming in, and on a daily basis they didn't really need 3 bedrooms. So a suggestion that I floated, and they took it up gladly, they were very convinced about it, is that let us convert this bedroom into almost like a family lounge where they could have the television and the son could have the PlayStation and everything, and this really could be the chill zone of the house. We have added a sofa bed which is very, very comfortable, very easy to use. So it gets turned into a recliner or a full-fledged bed when they want. So much easier to sit and enjoy a movie night on a Saturday evening. What it also meant is that the space gets used so much more efficiently. So they don't really need a 3rd bedroom every single day, and in my experience, if there is a bedroom that is not used every day, वहाँ सिर्फ धोबी की गठरी बैठी रहती है and nothing else. This room is now being used every single day of the time in their house. When you have guests, it becomes a very comfortable bed. It has a closet, it has a very good loo, and the entire space is there, and it looks so much larger and works so much better for them. So yes, this is the hangout zone of the house, their books and family pictures, and really a nice chill zone which they are enjoying, and I'm so glad they took up this idea. Moving along, the cabinet that you saw in the corridor actually protrudes in by so much. It's almost about 12 inches. We created the fluting panel behind it. We still have another wardrobe here which has storage and entire functionality The washroom is here, but the space looks so cohesive and is so well utilized. Let me take you to the guest room. I think an ideal situation is where your guest room is always ready to welcome anybody at a drop of a hat. A cabinet is a great place for them to come and store their stuff. A console with chest of drawers. A very minimalistic room which is large enough for them to feel comfortable and easy. A television is always a good idea. Little seating for you to enjoy a nice time together, and that's what this entire place looks like. In continuation with my thought that every space needs to be used effectively at least once in a day, and that helps maintain this place. This is a bedroom. It was the fourth bedroom in the house, which we really didn't need on a regular basis. So instead of putting yet another bed here, we decided to create it more like a lounging area. So there is a study table here. I put a television here, and this contraption of a sofa bed. So when you're watching television, I think it's nice and comfortable, a good height for us to sit and watch TV. And when you have this sudden call from your guest and you're going to have some guests that same evening, you're not running helter-skelter trying to get a room ready. Literally with the click of a button, this place is ready for you, and it comes down ever so easily, and voila! A bed is ready for you to entertain your guests at a drop of a hat. And just as easily as it came down, it goes up exactly the same way. On a regular basis, you can also use this as a shelf, bookshelf, or something to put plants. But once you are done, it goes back and your lounge is ready. This apartment is a 4-bedroom apartment with 3 main bedrooms and the guest room, which is the 4th room, which we needed for those occasional guests that one may have, but also the place which is going to house about 10,000 books, which is something so important to the family. So this is how this entire room was done, with books lined all across, all the way up till the top. What we did was the dimensioning was kept in a manner that there is not going to be a pile of books, they're not going to be one after the other, which really makes the entire thing, there's no value in it because you will not be able to see all your books and access them and whatever. So the entire depth was created, has been kept between 12 inches and 9 inches depending on the books and what we needed there. And that is how this entire space is looking, included an air conditioner, the books, and this entire thing goes around and gets merged into a guest closet, because you need to have a closet for the guests that are going to come. The bottom is where we have added shutters for documents and other things that we may not want to have them accessible to everybody. The lighting here is those few niches for their specific artwork, and of course the table lamp and the wall scones that create the whole ambience. The color green was of course after many samples until we got the right green. This Chesterfield sofa is actually a sofa cum bed. It pulls out and this can become a work function like a complete bedroom. And if you're wondering where is going to be the washroom, then hold on. This was engineered by us to become a whole book rack cum door, and there is a completely functional washroom on the other side. And then once we close, there is no indication where the door is, and that is actually the highlight point of this entire room. It just merges seamlessly. So obviously there was some amount of engineering we had to do and some sampling that we had to do before we came up with this. This room also functions as the study for the family and also a guest room. And the fact that if there are only 3 or 4 people, this is a very cozy nook for them to enjoy an evening, and I think a house full of memories and warmth. That is really the highlight of this home. This is Amita Trehan signing off from yet another Bravura space. And if you have stayed this far, do remember to hit subscribe and the bell notification so you know every time a new video is dropped. See you around. Stay tuned.